Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to change your ball detents in your T15 barrel adapter, and the same thing will apply for your T15 stock barrel. Now, tooling wise, what are you going to need? You're going to need a small enough Allen key that'll fit into the slot where the detents sit, and or you can use a small pick with an angle tip, and you may need a little bit of oil. Okay, to get started, I'm going to show you the inside of the breech first. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but the detents that are in there, the arms, are pretty flat. That's been giving me a lot of double feeds and the odd chop. So even though they look fine, the rubber material that the detents are made out of may just be worn, and they're not going back to their original position very well or at all. So they're just due for a change. It happens, it's a wear part. Now I'm going to choose the Allen key. That's just my tool of preference. I'm going to place it into the barrel adapter, place it into the slot where the detent sits. I'm going to push out to pop out that old detent. Set that guy aside and get my replacement detent. Now myself, I will preemptively use a little bit of oil to lubricate the sides of the detent just to make it easier to slide in. You don't need to drown it. It's all it is just making it easier to slide into the slot. Now, before you install, you got to make sure you put the detent in the right position. If you install the detent like this, what's going to happen is when the bolt goes forward to shoot, that arm is going to wind up getting torn off, or worse, wind up jamming between the inside of the barrel and your bolt, and you're not going to have a fun time trying to unwedge that. All right, so just make sure that your detent's positioned the right way. You want that arm to be hugging the round when it's in the breech. Okay, so the way I usually do it is I'll start on one end, push in the end, I'll go to the other end, push in that end, I'll get that little bit of a bulge, and then from there, just push the center part of it, keep pushing it in until it flattens out and you don't feel any of the rubber on the outside part of the slot where it's supposed to sit. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing again on the other side. I'm going to put the Allen key into the small little slot where the detent sits, push that guy out, set the old one aside, add just a touch of oil on that detent, and again, make sure it's positioned so it's going to hug the round when it goes into the breech. Push in one side, push in the other side. There's your little bit of a bulge. Just push that in until it winds up sitting flush, and you're good to go. Here's the result. Compared to before, the arms of the detent are actually in the breech a lot more, and they're going to be holding on to the rounds as they get loaded in way better than what was before, and hopefully the double feeds and everything goes away. All right, hopefully this helps you out, guys. If you have any problems, questions, concerns, as always, shoot me a message, make a comment, and yeah, cheers.